Hey guys, this is KSP with Tape, and today you join me for the second preview video of KSP Fall of Kerbin, in which me and Penguin fight over this swath of land. Today I'm looking at the air combat, because as I've said, there will be air combat, naval combat, and ground combat. That was in the first episode. I explained it sort of well, where I looked at naval combat, which you can see there's a ship over there, and some remnants of ship over there. That was pretty fun, not super action-packed, but I was just looking at how those ships work. But yes, today we are looking at aircraft, and there are three types of aircraft. There are fighters, there are attackers, and there are bombers. So I'm going to start looking at fighters. Basically fighters, small aircraft that you can have, which can have one Kerbal, and in World War I, where we're starting, we start in World War I, and after 10 turns we move on to World War II, and then after 10 more turns we move on to late World War II with jets. But anyway, so yes, there'll be biplanes or triplanes with at least, with a maximum of two of these 7.7mm cannons, which are roughly 30 caliber, which are not cannons, machine guns. And that's pretty much it, because they're pretty basic right now. Attackers can have the same machine guns. They can have two Kerbals. They can have a tail gun, which we haven't fully got installed right now, so we're currently using a 30mm tail gun. And they can also carry up to 1,000 pounds of bombs. And then bombers can pretty much have as many Kerbals as you want, as many rotary cannons as you want, and 5,000 pounds of bombs. Bombers probably won't be super useful in World War I, because, well, they're going to be very slow and ambling and can't drop a huge amount of bombs, but they may be good for bombing cities, because in the game we have devised there will be, supply vehicles that'll be able to fuel up like tanks and ships and things, and the more cities you have, the more supply vehicles you can launch, and you can destroy people's cities, basically, and we've got various rules for that. And there are a lot of rules, so it's always hard to know exactly what ones to talk about, but yeah, we're just going to pretty much talk about air combat right now, and this is my very, my pretty early prototype of what I've been calling the Sparrowhawk. It's a pretty basic biplane fighter, which may not be the best way of going with that. I know Penguin's gone for a triplane, and I might have to follow suit, but I might just try and make this much faster. He mentioned that he was using this a different kind of engine on half thrust, but I think we should really be using this engine, because you don't have to take the half. Don't take it. Okay, my phone just went crazy. You don't have to take it down to half thrust, and it provides a lot less. It burns a lot less fuel. Anyway, I'm just going to get these two in the air. Okay, my phone is apparently just not going to stop going off. I might just throw it somewhere. Anyway, so we will get wing command. Yeah, we'll get him in the air, and then we'll have a bit of a dogfight. If you want to see some awesome dogfights, I have a dogfight series, which will be coming back at some point. I am incredibly busy right now, but at some point I will be doing that. So yeah, let's get that going. We'll tell him to take off. I wonder how well it will work. His engine's not on, so that's going to be real difficult for him. Yeah, weirdly enough, I've gone for stock wheels, whereas Penguin's gone for the normal wheels, because when Penguin uses stock wheels on his planes, the planes sort of just randomly explode, and when I use the fire spitter proper fire spitter wheels, it explodes. So yeah, that's probably going to be the main kind of defining difference in our strategies, in our planes even, because, well, I mean, our planes are going to look pretty similar, because we're using, are you not going to attack me? You're just going to be a massive dick about it? You're going to be a massive little bitch about it? You're going to be a little bitch about it? What's he doing? Is he still gaining altitude? Okay, and, oh, thought the game was going to crash. Okay. Oh, he's still gaining altitude. Alright. I'm on teammate. I will wait for him to gain altitude. What a bitch. Why? Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll fly around for a bit and I'll talk about it. You can see my flag here. I am the United States of Carthenia, and Penguin is something. I'll maybe write that on screen, but there's a heavy chance I'll forget. And this is one of the bases I've created. I've explained all of this last episode, but oh, it's orbiting. Good. Alright, that's impressive for a biplane. I didn't think they could get to space. Oh, I'm funny. Oh, and also, we're using the Mouse Flame Ite mod. Yeah, we're using the Mouse Flame Ite mod, which is really cool. It allows you to set fires with your... No, it's the Mouse Aim Flight mod, which basically makes it kind of like War Thunder. I don't play War Thunder because... I don't know why. I played it once and it was amazing, but I just never went back to it. But I do that with a lot of games. I'm like, that was fun. I never need to play that again. I don't know why. Okay, I'm having a little trouble with it. You can see it bobs around a lot. I'm not sure if that's true of War Thunder. Something you will notice is I'm going to have a lot harder time taking out planes, because Penguin in his video, he wasn't aware of the 30 caliber machine gun, actually. So he was using a 50 caliber, so it may look like he was an extremely good shot and I'm terrible, but it was just a caliber thing. Although I'm sure Penguin will probably be superior in dogfighting because of his War Thunder experience. But if we weren't using mouse aim flight, I reckon I would, because I do so much. Oh, I got a kill! Yeah! Go War Thunder controls! Oh, is that a game crash? No. Oh, it's still flying. Okay, shit. Yeah, this is a very uneventful dogfight. I just got right behind him and just laid waste to his wing. He'll be lighter now, that's what you want. Okay, oh, I have to say, after a little bit, I have practiced with this a little bit, and it was initially quite hard, but wow. Good job, mouse aim flight mod, and that is Jarl mentioned and stuff. I think you probably told us, I think you've told me many a time in my KSP Dogfight series, in which I am not using it because I'm in the wrong series, but hopefully will be at some point. Oh my god, that's not the right button! Oh gee, oh no! Oh no, oh hell. Anyway, so yeah, you can see, bit of fighting. There'll be a lot of that, and the thing is, something else I didn't explain. We're going to have a lot of stoppages, I'm sorry if it looks like hell. But anyway, so we can launch 5 fighters a turn, or 3 attackers a turn, or 1 bomber a turn. So you can imagine every turn, if we're having 5 fighters, and some of them will probably be going up against each other, that's going to be pretty intense. And then with attackers as well, which I think may be a superior option because they can drop bombs and they have a tail gun. I mean, it's kind of hard to shoot. It's kind of hard to get away in an attacker. But yeah, anyway, let's look at attackers. Because I have Vessel Mover installed, which is how we'll be moving, you know, tanks and things around, because we don't want to have to drive all that way, because that sounds horrifying. Especially since Kerbal Foundries hasn't been updated, so we'd have to do it. So we're going to have normal wheels on our tanks, which aren't super amazing. Anyway, so yes, let's spawn in a vessel. Really awesome. You can just spawn in vessel. So yeah, Attacker Proto, I believe it is. Yeah, I came up with the name Sparrowhawk, and then that was the end of my creativity, and I went Attacker Proto and Bomber Proto, which we'll take a look at the Bomber, because it's kind of cool. But the Attacker can also carry torpedoes, which will be very useful for taking out ships, because if you saw the last video, I wasn't super effective at taking out ships. I didn't put a Kerbal in there. God damn it. God damn it, doesn't matter. Do I have ammo? Yes, okay, all is set up. But you could see there would be 2 Kerbals in here, and yeah, so we're going to fly this. And then I'm going to try and evade. Oh, and I'm using this engine on 60% thrust. Otherwise, this would be insane. Yeah, you have to throttle these back a little bit because they're a little more powerful, but they're also super inefficient. So I'll talk to Penguin about that. But that actually might be more efficient. More realistic. I'm not actually sure. So I'm going to get up in the air. Then I'm going to get other people to get in the air, and we'll have a little bit of a fly around. Yeah. So this is basically the attacker I put together, which again pretty similar to Penguin's, I imagine. I don't really remember. Because we're using Fire Spitter, so all our planes may look quite similar. And none of us wants to switch the textures to red, because then you're playing as the Kaiser. And we don't want to play as the Kaiser because we're Brits and proud of something. We're proud of the crumbling country that we have left. Alright, so I'm in the air. I'll get them to take off. And yeah, then I'm going to see if I can shoot them down. Well, not shoot them down. I'm going to turn on guard mode and try and run away. Oh yeah. So yeah, this has slightly bigger wings, slightly more powerful engine. The fighters and the attackers can still only have one engine kind of on the front, whereas their engines aren't on. That's why they're not taking off. You go, you go, you... That's a dead ship. This is yawing weirdly. Who knows? Who knows what the plane is thinking? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, and bombers can have like a bunch of engines in between their wings, which I'll show you. I did throw together a bomber today just to kind of take a look at it. But yeah, I think this series is going to be pretty cool. I said I'd link the full rules in the description because I thought Penguin had put it somewhere, but apparently he didn't. So blame Penguin. I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but I think he just hadn't finished them at the time. So maybe I should create a link, although I don't really have... I guess I have a media fire somewhere that has a bunch of old ships on it, which I used to share my ships. Yeah, you can see this is much slower even with the more powerful... even with the more powerful engine. But yeah, let's just drop some bombs. Let's just bomb some stuff. We can carry 1,000 pounds of bombs, and there go 10 100-pound bombs, which is always useful. I'm gonna... You hear that? Oh, those are the bombs. I was like, what's that? Yeah, which may be good for knocking out... I'm thinking mostly good for knocking out tanks, really. But you can also carry a torpedo on it, so... okay, we're going to have an issue. I'm going to run. I'm just going to straight up run and let the 30mm cannon strip them bare, and then I'm probably going to be murdered by Sparrowhawks. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, nice hail of gunfire. 30mm cannon. Seems sort of... Oh, saw a bullet fly off. I think it's taken down. That was easy. They only have a 2-kilometer visual range. Let's see. How are they doing? Oh, they're fine. They didn't get killed. Are they chasing me down? Do you suppose? I can't even tell. Is the guard mode on for them? No, it's not. I don't really plan my things, do I? Okay, now I'm gonna run, because now they're actually gonna try and kill me. I'm so bad at things. Oh my god, I think I got hit. I think someone's shooting me. That's... Oh no, my gun hit myself. Okay, we've got a guy on our tail. Screw the guy over there. There's a guy right on our tail. Like, literally right up our jacksie. But luckily we took him down, I think. He looks like he's tumbling out of the sky. So yeah, I mean, obviously these won't be as effective fighters, even though they do have machine guns on the front, so they could fight. I mean, I could straight up dogfight this guy, which I'm actually tried doing, just for shits and gigs. Where are you? Oh, he's turning around. But because they have the tail gun, they can run away, and that'll be the same for bombers. I don't think they'll be quite as good in World War I, and they may need... I reckon with a good fighter escort, though, you could quite easily have a effective... Where the fuck did he go? Damn it, he's good. He's evading me. Oh, damn, that guy's not dead. I thought he was. That would have been really great, actually, if he was dead, because then he wouldn't come and kill me. He's probably going to want revenge. I think I saw an explosion on him. Yeah, looks like he's missing a wing. Probably most likely to hit wings in this. Anyway, I'm going to War Thunder this mother. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. 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 Oh, God. Oh, I'm actually maybe going to hit him. Maybe going to lead him. I think he might just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not super used to this control system. I should probably be doing this with just mouse and keyboard rather than just mouse. But it'll be fine. Okay, I think I might be trying to overcompensate. I don't really know how to fly with this, as I've stated. But yeah, so, I mean, yeah, bombers are sort of debatable. But I think maybe if you've got a bunch of tanks that didn't have AA capabilities, because that's another thing I should probably show off, is that the AA guns on ships will just tear apart anything they want to tear apart, and if it's a fast-moving fighter or attacker, it has a slight chance. You know, let's just guard mode this. Let's just guard mode the shit out of this. Let the cannon do its work. That's a chain gun, isn't it? Not a cannon. I can't even see the... Oh, he's right on our jacksie. Take him down. Take him down. God, you fucking suck at this game. Okay. Whereabouts? There-ish? Trying to lead him. I'm not much of a skilled gunner. Guard mode. Your turn. Oh, you gonna shoot that guy? Is he dead? Did we just kill him? No, he was doing some sick dive. Yeah, nailed him. Good job, guard mode. Wow. Wow. Quite dead. Yeah, we might want to not use the 30mm. Guard mode. He's right behind us, man. This is a serious issue. This is... Okay, we're just gonna... Maybe I'll try and shoot him. I would probably, in the real kind of game of this, I wouldn't be trying to shoot him. I'd just be letting guard mode do it. But hey, it's a little fun. Just try to shoot him down, see if I can... Oh my god! It's fine. This is fine. This is what I wanted. I wasn't even looking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why you need 2 pilots in one of these. Alright, let's go back to the thing and demonstrate how easily torn apart these are by the ships. Yeah, I mean, realize that there's actually not that much to talk about with planes. It's like, you fly planes and things happen. But yeah, but I thought I might as well look at them. I looked at boats, and I'll do ground combat as well, which might be more interesting. There's a rocket engine there from where I found this base. I think I recovered the wrong... Ah, damn it, I did. Ah, fuck. Oh, luckily I have vessel mover. Right, I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna attempt to spawn in a destroyer and hope that that goes well. But it might not. Alright, destroyer proto is what we're looking for. Destroyer proto 2. Alright, I will put this over here in the water as seems appropriate for a ship. Alright. Wait a minute. I swear there is a ship over there. Oh god, what happened? Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it all up. There's already a ship over there. Where did the other one go? It is sinking. I've got to... Okay, no. What was that? This is fine. There actually is another ship over there, but I think it's too damaged to actually do anything, so... Oh shit! Turn the not sinking on. Did I do it? I did it. Yeah, it's quite easy to sink one of these. Well, not quite easy to sink one of these, but it's quite easy to forget to turn the thing that sinks them, the thing that stops them sinking on. Also, depth charges. I didn't show that off in the last episode. Isn't there a fire button? Didn't I set that up? Apparently not. Fire. Do I not have a fire button on this? Apparently not. Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's kind of by the by. We're gonna put the guard mode on, and that has one of these. That's what will be shooting us. This giant flak cannon. Actually, shit. There's something on Team B over here. I've just realized. Fuck. Gotta find it. Otherwise, it's... What is happening on the bottom of the ocean? I'm not even paying it. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Let's just get out of here. Oh my god! Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Right. Awesome. Nice. Okay. We might want to look into this. We might... Ooh. Yeah, we might want to, look into that before we start this series. Because that's just gone for very little reason. I might as well show you the bomber then. Oh, Yep, that's what you want. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna spawn in the bomber. Let's do that. Let's spawn a bomber in. Okay, so very quick piece of advice. Don't change vessels while you're spawning a ship. Everything will explode. This video isn't going great now. It was like, oh, this is fine, and then I don't know what happened. Actually, I kind of do. I think it's because I changed ships while in the air. That was not smart. That was not great, really. Alright, let's spawn this in. Let's just place it on the water, and let's be very careful. And then we're going to fly a bomber at it and see what happens. Okay, it's loading. It's loaded. I'm going to place this. The world hasn't ended? I don't think the world's ended, so that's a start, actually. I think when the world doesn't end, when you, Is there a, Where's my change weapon button? Apparently I haven't set that up. That's annoying, because I wanted to show off the depth charges as well. But that's not happening. So, that's your loss, I guess. Oh, shit. I want to go back to the plane. I want to be back with the planes. Okay. Alright, I'll show you the kind of fail of a bomber I made today. It's fine. It bombs, and it's big. Oh, shit, that's bigger than I thought it was. I haven't seen it next to anything yet. So, yeah. Also, the color scheme's way off, because you can't change the colors of some of the parts. And also the engines look kind of janky, because of the way they're placed. So that's not great. And then, yeah. And also, I don't know. I don't even... Who fucking knows what happened there? This should be a piece of... I don't even... This should be way back here, but it's not. Because of some tweaks or glitches. Okay, well, let's just forget about the horrific glitching, and let's go and bomb a boat. Let's do that. This video hasn't gone great. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a ship eruption over there. Those happen sometimes. Oh, okay. Oh, he's straight up shooting. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, this video could be the embodiment of a shambles. And if you want to... Can you give me an example of a shambles? I'd say this, really. Take off, plane. It took off better earlier, but I guess the mass has shifted quite seriously, given that this has jumped forward randomly. Oh, there's some ship going faster than my plane. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Okay. yeah, apparently that had a bigger effect than I thought. So, we're not going to look at bombers today. We're just gonna maybe just fly a fighter around, man. Let's demonstrate the firepower of ship AA guns with a fighter, which I know works. And that bomber's fine. It's flying right there. I mean, that is a bomber that is doing well. That is fine. This is Alright, okay, so yeah, I gotta work on that. But right now, let's just demonstrate the immense firepower of a flat cannon on one of these ships and why a bomber. This has taken me a while to explain. I don't know, it feels endless now. I'm just perplexed by all of this. Yeah, so this is why a bomber doesn't work against a boat. Although I think a bomber does have a place for tank attacks. I'm sorry, I don't even... Yeah, see, look how insane that is. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't even see it coming and then I was dead. Kind of like the bomber when he was just flying. Anyway, yeah, that's, the end of this video. I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut out, or if it's just comical. I can't even tell at this point. Yeah, so, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope I was somewhat informative. I don't even remember the things I've said, so... Yeah, the next video will be tanks, and then I'll probably just do a general rules video so that you can kind of see what's going on. Hopefully those will go slightly better than this video, in which random explosions happened, my bomber failed for reasons, but the dogfighting was fun, so I'll see you next time.